Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and I'm here with part 6 of my visiting every hotel, or just about every hotel and casino in Las Vegas. Right now we're currently working on the Strip, working our way from the north down to the south. We've covered a lot of the Strip so far, and today we're going to continue with the MGM Grand, the Polo Towers, New York Hotel and Casino, and the, I guess you can call it former Tropicana, and the new Bally's, which, whatever you want to call it at this point, that's fine with me. In any event, you ready? Let's get started with episode number 6 of all the hotels and casinos in Las Vegas. Shall we? First up is the Las Vegas MGM Grand Hotel and Casino. Grand it certainly is. When it opened in 1993, it was the largest hotel complex in the world. Now it comes in at number 3, and number 2 is actually right up the street here, the Venetian and Palazzo. But if you count the number of towers, MGM Grand is still the largest single hotel tower in the world. Some people don't like this place simply because it's just too big, but others like to go large when they're in Las Vegas, and if that's you, well, this is a spot for you. It goes on, it seems like, for miles. Tons of restaurants, lounges, public areas. It just goes on and on and on. This is Hakkasan Nightclub. It's the premier nightclub and lounge located right here at the MGM Grand. You can enjoy performances from world-class DJs and artists for an entertainment experience like no other. And here we have the sports book. Directly across from the sports book is Tap, a sports bar. I had a cheesesteak here. It was fantastic. That video is somewhere here on the channel. A few years ago, longtime viewer Wise Malik told me to check out some buffets while I'm in Las Vegas. This was the first one I ever went to. It's the MGM Grand buffet. I had a breakfast here. I was staying here at the hotel at the time, and it was the start of something that I do regularly now. Here's the David Copperfield Theater. He's been here at the MGM Grand for years. Here we have Whiskey Down. It features an impressive selection of over 50 types of whiskeys, plus handcrafted cocktails as well. The cool thing about compilation videos is you can play a game with yourself and try to figure out the time of year it was recorded. This video is pretty easy. We're heading towards the underground area right now at the MGM Grand, and it's an area filled with shops and bars, and one of 2 monorail entrances here at the MGM Grand. The MGM Grand is the last stop on the southern end of the Las Vegas monorail. It starts all the way up on the northern end of the Strip at the Sahara. Lots of stops in between. It's a great way to get around the Strip, pretty inexpensive, and you can beat the heat. As we head back upstairs, let's explore a little more up here. I stayed at the MGM Grand about 2 years ago, and during that time I learned a lot about the layout of this place. It took a while, but if you'd like to see the room and the pools here, just check out that video here on the New York channel. I'll put a link in the upper right hand corner right here. This is Ambra Italian Restaurant, classic Italian with fresh flair. This is Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. Chef Masaharu Morimoto has created a bridge between the culinary traditions of his native Japan and the American palate, bringing intense excitement, exquisite technique, and perfectly balanced flavors to Las Vegas. And here we have Chef Tom Colicchio's Craft Steak. Here we have Emeril's New Orleans Fish House, showcasing comfort food with a modern twist. This restaurant really knows how to serve up the new in New Orleans. As with many other MGM properties, the MGM Grand shares its casino with a non-casino tower, or should I say in this case 3 towers, called the Signature. If we head downstairs from here, we come across the pool complex, a rather large pool complex with a lazy river, and a little bit further out there is a Top Golf. This is Ka, a Cirque du Soleil show. Some people say it's the best Cirque du Soleil show on the Strip. Here we have Joel Robuchon restaurant. Very French, very expensive. Wolfgang Bock has a restaurant here. It's very good. I just can't get his voice down. Grand Yawk Noodle Bar, that's pretty self-explanatory. Here we have Crush that serves up American cuisine. Place always intrigued me, never eaten in there before. I'm gonna have to try it out someday. And needless to say, if you like big casinos, this is the place to come. Next up is the Polo Towers, a Hilton resort without a casino. Ideally located in the center of the Las Vegas Strip, the hotel has a rooftop pool and an observation deck with a view of the Strip. It's just 10 minutes from the Harry Reid International Airport and the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. Little ones can enjoy the children's pool and splash pad, and adults can enjoy the spa services and fitness center. I've never stayed here, so excuse the still photos, but I have to say I've passed by dozens of times, and looking by the photos and what I'm reading on the internet, the place is pretty nice, and a lot of the rooms and suites have full-blown kitchens as well. Next up, the New York Hotel and Casino, or as we say around here, New York, New York. As far as themed hotels and casinos are concerned, and there's plenty of them here on the Las Vegas Strip, I think this is one of the best themed hotels and casinos. All the shops and restaurants you find out here on the Las Vegas Strip are also accessible from inside the hotel itself. I have to say, for a hotel and casino of this size, the sports book at the New York Hotel and Casino is ridiculously small and in a horrible location. I really think it was an afterthought. Hey Mo, where shall we put the sports book? I got a couple feet over here, just drop it over here. As I mentioned before, a lot of these shops and restaurants are accessible from outside as well along the Las Vegas Strip, including Nine Fine Irishman, a pub of epic proportions that was built in Ireland and shipped to the heart of Las Vegas. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video, and if you are, give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, if you're not subscribed to the New York channel already, subscribe right now. It really does help the channel out. And while you're at it, if you'd like to support the New York channel, just click on that thanks button right underneath the video. I appreciate your support, guys. As with most of the hotels and casinos in this series, I have a video of the New York Hotel and Casino. As with pretty much every other hotel and casino you're watching in this series, just check out the New York channel and you'll see more videos in more detail on each of these properties. We just came up to the mezzanine level. One of the things, since this has been recorded, is they just opened up a mini food court with a pizzeria and a sub shop as well. The New York Hotel and Casino opened in 1997 at a cost of $470 million. It would cost a lot more to build this place today. At over 51,000 square feet, the casino here is quite large, and the hotel contains 2,024 rooms. Upstairs features a 28,000 square foot arcade, which we'll see shortly. An interesting story revolves around the Statue of Liberty Forever stamp issued by the U.S. Postal Service in 2010, which was intended to show the actual Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor, but instead shows the replica right here at the New York Hotel and Casino. Seems the artist simply just Googled the Statue of Liberty features and mistakenly designed the stamp around the one right outside this building, not the one in New York. Even after the error was recognized, the U.S. Postal Service continued producing the stamp, saying it looked fine the way it was. But what happens next? Well, you guessed it, Robert Davison, the sculptor of the Statue of Liberty that's outside here in Las Vegas, sued the Postal Service in 2013 for copyright infringement. His lawyers pointed out that the replica designed outside is a distinct piece of art with intentional variations from the original Statue of Liberty, and in July 2018, a judge ordered the Postal Service to pay Davison $3.5 million. If you ask me, that's about as American as a story can get. This is Il Forneo, premium quality Italian food paired with great wines and cocktails. This is Chin Chin, an Asian restaurant and sushi bar. Chin Chin offers contemporary Asian dining and chef-driven sushi with a focus on fresh, quality ingredients. What in the world is chef-driven sushi? Here we have Gallagher's, an odd restaurant where you sit at a table, they put a watermelon down and smash it with a sledgehammer in front of you. Just kidding, guys. It's a steakhouse. See? No watermelons. This area we're heading into now is called the Village Street Eateries. It's pretty much my favorite part of this whole New York complex. Very much like the streets of New York. So you guys know I'm going to Las Vegas in less than 2 weeks, and my bucket list is overflowing, but I'm always looking for some good ideas from you guys, so leave some comments below if there's anything in particular you'd like to see. I am definitely going to check out Mad Apple. It was a choice between Mad Apple or Ka right across the street at the MGM Grand, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to check out Mad Apple if I don't check out both of the shows. Hold on tight. We're going to head up to that rather large arcade now, as well as the ticket booth for the Manhattan Express, the very popular roller coaster that rides inside and outside of the New York Hotel and Casino here. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but in cinematography, anytime you want to make an outdoor scene look better, you wet everything down. I spent a small fortune on having a crew bring in millions of gallons of water just for these shots. Okay, just kidding, we had a rare downpour here just a few moments ago. Next up, the Tropicana Hotel and Casino, soon to be Bally's. I think I'm the only person that likes this place, and it must be true because basically nobody comes here. It's not that big, and entertainment, well, it's really not known for entertainment, and there's very few restaurants in here, and well, the pool isn't certainly the best on the strip. But there's something about this place I just like. I can't explain it. As of the very moment I'm editing this video, and I really do mean that, this very moment, nobody really knows what's going to happen here. Bally's bought this place, I'm going to say, about a year ago, and Caesars changed the name of their Bally's to Horseshoe, knowing that Bally's was probably going to name this place Bally's. But what was Bally's going to do? Were they going to tear this place down, or just gut it and rebuild it from the inside out? Nobody really knew, and as of last week, the Oakland A's are now coming to this property. Again, everything is up in the air right now. The A's, a Major League Baseball team, just as of a week or two ago said they were going to build a stadium somewhere between the Las Vegas Strip and Route 15. I don't know what happened to those plans, but now they're saying they want to build a stadium here. It would have to be a very small stadium. And Bally's at the same time is saying they want to rebuild a hotel and casino here, so it's going to be a tight piece of property, folks. I will say it's been quite a while since I visited this property, and I definitely want to check it out when I'm here on my next visit in a week or two, just for, I guess, goodbye's sake. But I've been saying that about the Mirage for quite a while too, so who knows? You never know anything here in this town. And at the same time, you blink and everything has changed. By the way, the bungalows back here surrounding the pool are the oldest hotel rooms on the Las Vegas Strip. They were built in the late 50s, early 1960s. That title used to be held by the Flamingo, but those older Flamingo hotel rooms were torn down. These are the oldest ones still in use. You may have noticed the pool area looked a little disheveled with blown over umbrellas and pads in the swimming pool. That's only because a storm just blew through here, as I said earlier. You can tell it's been a while since I've been here. Everyone's wearing masks. Yes, I ordered pancakes and bacon several years ago, and I was just wondering how much longer I had to wait. Is it me, or do those old hotel rooms from the 50s and 60s with balconies look pretty nice? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.